Hey, how's it going? This is Idaho Vegan. That's my call sign on YouTube, I guess. Decided to start putting out some videos, trying to get some light here. Put out some videos with regards to, what do you call it? Living vegan, I guess. I hate to put taglines on it because it sounds kind of trendy and all that, but really, when you think about it, if it works, why change it, you know? And so I decided to put up a channel. Oops. I'm sitting in my truck here, dropping the phone in Pocatello, Idaho, in the Home Depot parking lot. And so I had a little space between calls and figured I would put something up here. So boy, there's a lot to talk about, I guess, once you start thinking about it. But so basically, about a year ago this time, not such a good place. Stressful job, just, you know, dealing with winter, just really in the dumps. And I'd struggle a lot with anxiety. I would just get home from a call and wonder trying to remember if I had tightened that bolt or not, and is the house gonna leak or blow up or whatever, and I just sit there and stress about it. And I couldn't put a finger on why the heck my brain would just hold on to this stuff. And then it'd swing over into depression, and everything seemed like a big deal and didn't want to do anything. And so I just said, you know what, something's got to change. So I said, you know, I'm gonna, talking to myself here, I'm gonna invest in a motorcycle, because that'll be fun, you know, and get out and see nature and go for a ride and, you know, just totally get out and do stuff and be adventuresome. And so I said, you know, I'll do that. So I shopped and was waiting for some money to come in, and I just said, you know what, this is just so much money. And it's kind of a funny story, because I'll have to come back to that a little bit. But so one thing led to another, and I got into mountain biking. And for no rhyme or reason, I can't even remember why, probably God just hitting me on the head, the universe, whatever you believe in, and just saying, you know, hey, you stupid idiot, it's not the motorcycle you need to get active. And so at the time I was about 255, 260, and so started getting to mountain biking. And then I said, okay, well, now I got to work on my diet to start losing weight, because that's the idea is, you know, you're heavy, diet, you know. So came across Jorge Cruz and said, you know what, that's what we need to do. But you know what, we tried that for a little while, and every time I come back from a ride, and we have some hills here, let's see if I can, those mountains way off there, a lot of trails up there. We actually have a really good trail system here for a little town of 60,000 people. I'd get up there and ride, and man, I'd get back, I'd be so dead tired. I just felt like I got ran over by a bus or something, and it just wasn't clicking, the food thing. And you know, hindsight, look back and say, yeah, what he suggests is basically starve yourself of everything you need, energy, and then no wonder why I would feel so tired, and still didn't quite feel right in the head. You know, a lot of times deal with that. So skip forward a little bit, came across During Rider on YouTube, probably because I think it was, I was searching where to put my cleats, you know, cleat position or something, and he came up. So I watched him, and I thought, man, what a crazy guy. He's like this skinny, crazy guy. I mean, didn't quite get it at first, and then you know, he talked about his girlfriend freely, and so checked out her channel, and she's a little more calm in nature, but you know, still wasn't sure what to think. And then got into the banana thing. I said, you know, I'll give that a try, because it makes sense. Okay, just basic math. You know, you need energy. You got to eat energy. You want your car to drive, you got to put gas in the tank, and it has to run a specific kind of gas. And so I figured, hey, you know what? I'm going to try this. So we started getting into it. But the vegan thing, I just always had this kind of like, you know, hippie tree hugger kind of image, and I thought they were a little crazy, you know. Didn't really quite get the vegan thing, but again, skipping forward, and maybe I should do some more stuff, but I don't want these videos to go on too long. But figured, you know what, the more I've learned about why veganism is important, not just from a selfish health perspective, you know, to say, you know, this is, you know, just a quick cheat, you know, kind of like an upgrade or whatever to do better in a video game, let's say. It's kind of the same thing. What kind of quick upgrades can I get just to move on real quick? And that's not what it's about. It's more about making sure the planet survives. And so you know, it makes sense. And so now I've pretty much gone full vegan. So I've come up with Idaho Vegan. I eat this way because I need lots of energy. I do plumbing. My messy truck. Got some my stash of water and juice and stuff. Let's see here. This is my date shake. You know, what is that? Almost 1.5 liters, 48 ounces, that kind of thing. So I drink on that all day long as I'm running around and sweating my butt off trying to fix people's problems, hauling water heaters up from their basements and stairs, and lifting heavy things. You know, those things are over 100 pounds, and lifting those all day, and bending over, crawling underneath crawl spaces and things like that. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to start a channel and do exactly what a lot of other people have done, and show you what I do to have energy, to feel good, to kick butt, that kind of thing. You know, really, I got to do this for the next 20 years. And I want to, as far as, you know, work and stuff, because I just turned 40 this year. And not depressed about that or anything. Maybe if I had continued on my like meat eating diet, I would be depressed about it, but I'm not. I feel good, except the fact I'm getting older. But you know what, it's fine. So started the vegan thing. I'm gonna show videos about plumbing and go from there, and kind of losing my train of thought, but that's really what I want to do, and I don't want these to be long, so that's why I'm kind of rushing myself. I think it's important to have interesting information, information that's important to the issue, and show real life experience. I just got off the phone with the dispatch from our office, and you know, she says, hey, this guy has his toilet backed up, and you know, these older customers, they get on these medications because they're not doing so good health wise, and they start plugging toilets, and you know, and a lot of times they wonder, well, how come it's this, that? It's like, I don't know how to be nice about it. You know, I can't just say, hey, you know what, you need to eat better so that you're not plugging the toilet. But really, a lot of times that's it. Obviously it could be something else, but a lot of times it's just a simple auger, and that's it. So also I'm big into cycling now because of the mountain bike. I got into road biking eventually, and love it. It's hard, challenging, but I feel I have a little bit of advantage because my legs are pretty strong from the kind of work that I do, so that's helped. But anyways, keep these short and simple. Watching the timer here, I'm noticing, man, it's been 9 minutes on my video recording, and I'm not really sure what I've talked about. So anyways, these are just gonna be kind of random, and I know the more I do it, the better I get. And it's happened with everything I've done in my life, so I'm just gonna keep at it. Probably get some graphics and all that stuff going, and so it's more entertaining, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, trying to think. So basically, it's going to be a vlog about what I do, family, how to handle family stuff, what I like to do, and maybe give you some ideas, give viewers, people out there in the world, ideas. Every situation's unique, and you have to basically talk with your brain, your mind, whatever, and figure out solutions based on common sense. It's real simple. So, and again, I don't really care about critiques and people's opinions. Deal with that on a daily basis. There's many ways to skin a cat, like they say, even though we shouldn't be skinning cats, but there is. So anyways, I'm going to cut this short, so I'll be in touch.